chalk lines are faded on the ground. There isn't any children's laughter left around. A hopscotch grid is drawn on the gray square, left behind by someone who is no longer there. I stand in the middle of the courtyard lot, thinking about the lessons that the system taught. The brick walls are high and they block out the view, leaving just a tiny strip of overhead blue. The air has a heavy and expectant feel, like a giant machine made of rusted iron steel. A heavy dark cloud rolls over the roof, giving us a warning that is bulletproof. I can hear the thunder in the distance hum, beating on the valley like a plastic drum. You left your umbrella in the hallway stand, choosing to face the weather with an open hand. We spent 3 weeks trying to avoid the crash, watching every single hope turn into ash. But the first drop hits the hot pavement surface, and the white chalk starts to blur and dissolve, breaking down the problem that we couldn't solve. Let the rain wash the markings completely away. We don't need the rules from an ordinary day. Step into the center of the courtyard storm, feel the temperature shifting from cold to warm. Leave the white chalk boundaries out in the dirt. There is nothing left here that can cause any hurt. The water streams down the industrial drain, carrying the dust and the heavy emotional stain. I look at the flagstone completely clean and bare, realizing the pressure has vanished in the air. My heart slows down to a beautiful pace, and the white chalk starts to blur and dissolve, breaking down the problem that we couldn't solve. Courtyard storm, feel the temperature shifting from cold to warm. Leave the white chalk boundaries out in the dirt. There is nothing left here that can cause any hurt. We don't need a map when the ground is so clear. We don't have to carry any structural fear. Let the brick walls crumble down to the floor. We are finally finding the wide open door. Let the rain wash the markings completely away. We don't need the rules from an ordinary day. Step into the center of the courtyard storm, feel the temperature shifting from cold to warm. Leave the white chalk boundaries out in the dirt. There is nothing left here that can cause any hurt. The storm passes over, leaving puddles bright, reflecting the beauty of the afternoon light. Just clean stone stretching under my shoe, as the whole world opens up fresh and new. The router panel holds a steady warm heat, casting blue squares across the bedroom sheet. I spent 4 hours on the data block loop, watching the status icons in the office group. The update bar stays at a 99 rate, while the central tech tells me I have to wait. My forehead aches from the constant glass glare, stuck inside a room that goes absolutely nowhere. But my hand reaches out for the toggle switch, cutting off the signal from the frantic twitch. Clear the data block, take a long screen break. We are standing up for our sanity's sake. Turn the interface off from the modern noise. We don't need to chase after pixelated joys. Leave the server status in the dark tonight. We're stepping out into native light. The Notifications pop with another alert, flooding my dashboard with digital dirt. I can see my shadow on the wardrobe door, looking so disconnected from the floor. You left the channel with a brief text line, saying you were weary of the endless line, but the interface keeps flashing on the stand, flooding my horizon with an artificial dam. But my hand reaches out for the toggle switch, cutting off the signal from the frantic twitch. Clear the data block, take a long screen break. We are standing up for our sanity's sake. Turn the interface off from the modern noise. We don't need to chase after pixelated joys. Leave the service status in the dark tonight. We are stepping out into native light. No more looking for an online score. No more spending hours on a virtual floor. Let the cloud networks fail, let the system close. We are finding where the actual clover grows. Clear the data block, take a long screen break. We are standing up for our sanity's sake. Turn the interface off from the modern noise. We don't need to chase after pixelated joys. Leave the server status in the dark tonight. We are stepping out into native light. The plastic box cools on the wooden stand as a peaceful silence fills the entire land. Just the dark glass reflecting the room, free from the weight of the digital doom. The tally board stays on the aluminum stand. The rows of figures look completely unplanned. I've been typing quotes since the midnight horn, watching the slow loader lift a crate of corn. The security booth smells like plastic floor, making me wish that I was past the door. My eyes feel dry from the scanner ray light, stuck inside a station that is unpolite. The little fan rattles on its broken mount, leaving me with nothing but a second's count. The locomotive drops a heavy steel box, splitting the silence of the switching locks. I can see the main line from the glass pane, wishing I was drifting on a different train. You left a message on the metal like a grid, saying you were finished with the corporate lid. But my contract runs until the morning light. Stuck inside a line where the congestion grows. The isolation feels like a physical weight, but the signal buzzer gives a short, sharp sound, erasing the boundaries that kept me bound. Close the tally board, drop the yellow chalk. We are turning around to take a long walk. Release the yard, break where the gravel ends. Forget about the targets that the office sends. Find a clean release from the industrial line. We are moving forward on our own design. The security chain drops as the truck slowed down, heading out to sectors past the central town. I feel my posture loosen as I hit the street, wiping out the numbness of the concrete beat. The world looks massive past the perimeter fence, but the signal buzzer gives a short, sharp sound, erasing the boundaries that kept me bound. Close the tally board, drop the yellow chalk. We are turning around to take a long walk. Release the yard, break where the gravel ends. Forget about the targets that the office sends. Find a clean release from the industrial line. We are moving forward on our own design. No us for a value so cheap. Let the terminal operate without our name. We are starting up a completely different game. Close the tab, drop the yellow chalk. We are turning around to take a long walk. Release the yard, break where the gravel ends. Forget about the targets that the office sends. Find a clean release from the industrial line. We are moving forward on our own design. The sorting yard shrinks in the distance behind, as a wonderful stillness settles in my mind. Just a quiet road where the poplars grow tall, and a sudden feeling that I don't feel small. A battery warning flashes red on the corner of the screen. It is the fifth direct message from a person I haven't seen. The apartment is dark except for the artificial blue glow, and the timeline keeps moving, but my processing is real slow. I'm tossing my phone face down on the wrinkled cotton sheet, tired of the endless updates from the people on the street. The screen stays dark and the room is getting deeply quiet. I am stepping away from the loud information riot. I can feel the tight buzz in my forehead start to fade, undoing the modern trap that I mistakenly made. I am letting the static fade, leaving all the unread messages there. Don't look for my name on the feed. I need the space, I need the world. It's softer when it's slow, lost in this sleeping town. I am letting the static fade. I am letting the static fade. The notifications are piling up beneath the locked display, but I am choosing to let the entire world just drift away. My eyes are adjusting to the natural shadows on the wall, realizing that the missing drama doesn't matter at all. I can hear the faint sound of a siren passing 5 blocks down, the actual physical rhythm of this crowded midnight town. The screen stays dark and the room is getting deeply quiet. I am stepping away from the loud information riot. I can feel the tight buzz and my forehead start to fade, undoing the modern trap that I mistakenly made. I am letting the static fade, leaving all the unread messages there. Don't look for my name on the feed. I need the space, I need the world. It's softer when it slows, lost in this sleeping town. I am letting the static fade. I am letting the static fade. No more scrolling through the numbers just to feel okay. No more wasting the best hours of a perfectly good day. The signal drops to zero and the connection goes completely dead. And I am choosing the thoughts inside my own human head instead. I am letting the static fade, leaving all the unread messages there. Don't look for my name on the feed. I need the space, I need the world. It's softer when it slows, person I haven't seen. The apartment is dark, except for the blue glow, and the timeline keeps moving, but my mind is moving slow. The screen stays dark and the room goes quiet. I am stepping back from the whole out riot. I can feel the tight buzz start to fade, undoing the trap I accidentally made. Let the static fade, let the static fade. Leave the unread messages there. Don't look for my name on the glowing feed. I need the space I need. I need the space I need. The notifications pile up beneath the locked display, but I let the whole world drift away. My eyes adjust to the shadows on the wall, and the missing drama doesn't matter at all. I hear a siren 5 blocks down, the real midnight pulse of this crowded town. The screen stays dark and the room goes quiet. I am stepping back from the whole out riot. I can feel the tight buzz start to fade, undoing the trap I accidentally made. Let the static fade, let the static fade. Leave the unread messages there. Don't look for my name on the glowing feed. I need the space I need. I need the space I need. No more scrolling numbers just to feel okay. No more wasting the best hours of the day. The signal drops to 0 and the line goes dead. I choose the thoughts inside my head. Let the static fade, let the static fade. Leave the unread messages there. Don't look for my name on the glowing feed. I need the space I need. I need the space I need. Morning light peeks through the plastic blind, leaving all that pressure far behind. Letting the static fade out of the display, turning the volume down on what they say. Red dust on the mirror, open window breeze. I hear the oak trees rustling softly. The steam radiator clicks its gentle code. Morning sun is painting the wooden floor. I fold your denim jacket back into the box. Mismatched wool socks go quiet with it. Laundry turning over down in the basement room. Kitchen corner breathing lavender soap bloom. I sit up on the counter, watch the water boil. No more feeling buried under daily toil. I used to fear the silence would swallow me whole, leave a black hole in the center of my soul. Steam rising from the mud, cross-legged on the rug. The knot inside my chest is coming undone. I let the hard parts go. I let the old pain slow. The worst of those memories start falling behind. It is a beautiful often find their voices sound like Sunday in ordinary time. I water little ferns on the windowsill, watch white clouds drifting past the top of the hill. The city keeps on moving at its weekend pace. I find my own comfort inside this tiny space. Steam rising from the mud, cross-legged on the rug. The knot inside my chest is coming undone. I let the hard parts go, I let the old pain slow. The worst of those memories start falling behind. It is a beautiful window face, beautiful window face. Learning how to live without depending on you. Listen to the velvet noise, finding a new rhythm from my own 2 feet. The glass is clear now, morning pouring in. I have nothing left I need to hide. The clock keeps ticking, but the pressure is gone. I'm looking forward to every new dawn. These walls aren't closing in, they're holding me safe, giving me a peaceful place after the storm. It is a beautiful window face, beautiful window face. Learning how to live without depending on you. Listening to the velvet noise, finding a new rhythm for my own 2 feet. The glass is clear, I'm morning pouring in. I have nothing left I need to hide. A window face, keeping me calm today. Velvet noise, chasing the bad dreams away. The laptop fan spins like a miniature jet, casting blue light across the silhouette. I spent 4 hours on the corporate call, watching the pixelated faces on the wall. The chat bar updates with another urgent note, while the speaker reads a memo from a text remote. My temples throb from the constant screen glare, stuck inside a loop that goes absolutely nowhere. The air in the bedroom feels heavy and stale, underneath the ceiling where the signals fail. But my thumb presses down on the power bar, cutting off the connection to the grid so far. Kill the screen glow, let the system drop. We are standing up where the boundaries stop. Hit the mute button on the modern noise. We don't need to chase after artificial joys. Find a quiet room in the evening shade. Forget about the profile that we pixel made. Kill the screen glow. Kill the screen glow. The status indicator blinks a bright orange dot, reminding me of a deadline that I forgot. I can see my shadow on the closet door, looking so disconnected from the floor. You left the channel with a brief goodbye, saying you were finished with the digital lie. But the application keeps buzzing in my palm, flooding my horizon with an artificial calm. The pressure is rising in the copper cord, but my thumb presses down on the power bar, cutting off the connection to the grid so far. Kill the screen glow, let the system drop. We are standing up where the boundaries stop. Hit the mute button on the modern noise. We don't need to chase after artificial joys. Find a quiet room in the evening shade. Forget about the profile that we pixel made. Kill the screen glow. Kill the screen glow. No more looking for an online verification sign. No more spending nights on a frantic line. Let the servers crash, let the matrix close. We are finding where the actual clover grows. The sudden stillness has a physical weight, stepping past the desk to the balcony gate. Kill the screen glow, let the system drop. We are standing up where the boundaries stop. Hit the mute button on the modern noise. We don't need to chase after artificial joys. Find a quiet room in the evening shade. Forget about the profile that we pixel made. Kill the screen glow. sliding out from the recipe book. I take a second to stop and give it a gentle look. We were laughing together on a freezing December night, underneath the local diner's flickering yellow neon light. Your handwriting on the back is starting to slightly fade, marking the end of the beautiful mistakes that we made. The transition is quiet and the air feels remarkably clean, like the final soft credits rolling on a cinema screen. I can feel the old restriction in my chest start to release as we both walk away toward our own separate peace. It is a slow motion change we are going through, learning how to live without depending on you. Inside the paper frame, the colors look faded and sweet, but I am finding a new rhythm for my own 2 feet. The endings don't always break your heart, sometimes they give you a brand new place to start. The keys on the kitchen counter are catching the morning sun. We both knew the heavy story was eventually completely done. No angry shouting matches or slamming the front wooden door, just a quiet understanding that we couldn't do this anymore. I'm putting the old letters inside a cardboard moving box, along with the extra keys and the heavy winter wool socks. The transition is quiet and the air feels remarkably clean, like the final soft credits rolling on a cinema screen. I can feel the old restriction in my chest start to release as we both walk away toward our own separate peace. It is a slow motion change we are going through, learning how to live without depending on you. Inside the paper frame, the colors look faded and sweet, but I am finding a new rhythm for my own 2 feet. The endings don't always break your heart, sometimes they give you a brand new place to start. No more trying to force the broken pieces to perfectly fit. No more spending the nights crying over the sadness of it. The chapter is closing and the pages are turning so fast. We are finally leaving the weight of the complicated past. It is a slow motion change we are going through, learning how to live without depending on you. Inside the paper frame, the colors look faded and sweet, but I am finding a new rhythm for my own 2 feet. The endings don't always break your heart, sometimes they give you a brand new place to start. Fading in slow motion under the morning light, everything is turning out to be perfectly alright.
A Polaroid picture is sliding out from the recipe book. I take a second to stop and give it a gentle look. We were laughing together on a freezing December night, underneath the local diner's flickering yellow light. Your handwriting on the back is starting to slide and fade, marking the end of the beautiful mistakes we made. The transition is quiet and the air feels clean, like final soft credits rolling on a cinema screen. I can feel the old hold in my chest let go as we both walk away to our own peace. Slow motion change we're going through, learning my life without depending on you. Inside the paper frame, the colors fade sweet, but I'm finding a new beat for my move. The keys on the kitchen counter catch the morning sun. We both knew the heavy story was already done. No angry shouting matches, no slamming of the door. Just a quiet understanding we can't do this anymore. I'm putting the old letters in a cardboard moving box, along with the extra keys and the heavy winter socks. The transition is quiet and the air feels clean, like final soft credits rolling on a cinema screen. I can feel the old hold in my chest let go as we both walk away to our own peace. Slow motion change, we're going through, learning my life without depending on you inside the paper frame. The colors fade sweet, but I'm finding a new beat for my own 2 feet. Endings don't have to break your heart in two. Sometimes they just give you a brand new place to move. No more forcing pieces to fit like before. No more counting nights by the sound of the floor. The chapter is closing, the pages turn fast. I'm leaving the weight of the complicated past. Slow motion change, we're going through, learning my life without depending on you inside the paper frame. The colors fade sweet, but I'm finding a new beat for my own 2 feet. Endings don't have to break your heart in two. Sometimes they just give you a brand new place to move. Fading in slow motion under the morning light. Everything is turning out alright.
Yeah. Blue light spills across the tangled bed sheets while the siren wails down on the city streets. I spent 3 hours scrolling through a stranger's life, cutting through the silence like a butter knife. The notification bell keeps ringing in my ear, selling me a version of a better year. My eyes were dry from the artificial glare, looking at a world that doesn't really care. The timeline refreshes with another grand disaster, while the algorithm pushes us to run much faster. I can see my reflection in the polished glass, waiting for the latest in this storm to pass. You left a comment on a photo from July, asking why I never bothered to reply. But my thumbs are heavy and my brain is numb from the endless stream of digital crumbs. But my hand reaches out for the power switch, cutting off the signal from the frantic twitch. Leave the screen fatigue on the bedroom floor. We don't need to answer that digital door. Let the messages stay unread for a week. We are looking for a language we don't speak. Turn the brightness down to absolute zero. Nobody is trying to be an online hero. I felt the wooden floorboards beneath my bare feet, stepping past the desk where the wires all meet. The radiator clicks with the comforting sound as my heavy thoughts settle back to the ground. I can see the moon through the dusty glass pane. It doesn't need a filter to explain the rain. But my hand reaches out for the power switch, cutting off the signal from the frantic twitch. Leave the screen fatigue on the bedroom floor. We don't need to answer that digital door. Let the messages stay unread for a week. We are looking for a language we don't speak. Turn the brightness down to absolute zero. Nobody is trying to be an online hero. No more scrolling through the synthetic noise. No more chasing after temporary completely empty room, free from the weight of the digital doom. Just the steady rhythm of a real chest rising. No more artificial horizons, customizing. The timber block creaks under my boot. A tractor hums by the orchard root. I left the cedar shingle on the lawn. Fog thins out with the dawn. You lean back by the pine, stay warm, watching yellow leaves fall. And the morning sky turns gold, washing out the static we hold. Fix the cedar shingle, wrap that woolen scarf tight. We're stepping into morning light. We don't have to carry what the system sold. We can find a value that was never sold. Leave the heavy arguing inside the room. We're stepping out of the domestic gloom. I'll bring 2 earthen mugs of tea, hoping that gesture sets us free. The old dog sleeps on the flannel mat, paws twitching right where we sat. The breeze is finally dropping from the west, some comfort moving through my chest. And the morning sky turns gold, washing out the static we hold. Fix the cedar shingle, wrap that woolen scarf tight. We're stepping into morning light. We don't have to carry what the system sold. We can find a value that was never sold. Leave the heavy arguing inside the room. We're stepping out of the domestic gloom. We don't need a giant breakthrough or a perfect line, just 2 tired hearts in the cold sunrise, sitting on the timber, letting it all slow down. That's enough to clear what was weighing us down. Fix the cedar shingle, wrap that woolen scarf tight. We're stepping into morning light. We don't have to carry what the system sold. We can find a value that was never sold. Leave the heavy arguing inside the room. We're stepping out of the domestic gloom. A low battery icon is blinking on the bedside table tray. It is the perfect excuse to let the messages drift away. The curtains are heavy and the room is beautifully dark. Outside the window I can hear the neighbor's dog bark. I am placing my keys inside the ceramic decorative bowl. Tired of the digital noise that was draining my soul. The signal drops to 0 and the connection goes dead. I am listening to the real thought
thoughts inside my own head. The phantom vibration in my pocket starts to finally cease as the silence expands into a pocket of absolute peace. I am letting the signal drop into the quiet evening air, leaving the whole online world sitting right over there. The blank feed feels brand new. The crowd can't keep the view. The volume is down, I'm calm. I have no place but here. The morning sun is making patterns on the wooden floor. I haven't checked the headlines or the weather report anymore. I am brewing some green tea in a plain ceramic pot, appreciating the simple things that I have actually got. The floorboards are cold, but they hold my weight just fine without the artificial metric of an online line. The signal drops to zero and the connection goes dead. I am listening to the real thoughts inside my own head. The phantom vibration in my pocket starts to finally cease as the silence expands into a pocket of absolute peace. I am letting the signal drop into the quiet evening air, leaving the whole online world sitting right over there. The blank feed feels brand new. The crowd can't keep the view. The volume is down, I'm calm. I have no place but here. No more looking at numbers just to feel like I belong. No more singing along to someone else's bitter song. The network is disconnected and the grid is gone, and I am looking forward to the arrival of the dawn. I am letting the signal drop into the quiet evening air, leaving the whole online world sitting right over there. The blank feed feels brand new. The crowd can't keep the view. The volume is down, I'm calm. I have no place but here. Letting the signal drop far away from my display, turning the volume down on what they want me to say.
A cracked porcelain mug in the cup holder space. The desert lines move by at a steady pace. The dashboard clock glows red on the passenger seat. I packed one suitcase before the sun had heat. The radio is fading out by a mountain town. I don't mind the static as the night comes down. Cool air through the window, left halfway open wide. Fixing pieces of me that almost died inside. I used to check my phone for you on every mile. Now I'm watching open land and I'm starting to smile. The asphalt feels so smooth, the tires hum and hum. I'm not tied to that old ground, I'm finally coming undone. The tension leaves my hands a little at a time. I'm headed for that stretch where the highway feels alive. Westbound to the horizon line. Westbound where the dust turns fine. Headlights cut the desert haze. I'm clearing out the days. Westbound, I'm done with the old spin. Westbound, let the new start in. Neon on the motels, stars to flicker on, but I keep driving along till the night is gone. I stop at a small diner, buy coffee in a tin. That old waitress smiles like she knows the skin I'm in. She wipes the counter clean as the road fatigue fades, and I can feel my pulse come back in softer waves. The asphalt feels so smooth, the tires hum and hum. I'm not tired of that old ground, I'm finally coming undone. The tension leaves my hands a little at a time. I'm headed for that stretch where the highway feels alive. Westbound to the horizon line. Westbound where the dust turns fine. Headlights cut the desert haze, I'm clearing out the days. Westbound, I'm done with the old spin. Westbound, let the new start in. No more back to the place where we crashed the dream. No more sinking under that fake online stream. The odometer clicks as I cross that line, and for the first time I know I'll be fine. Westbound to the horizon line. Westbound, westbound, where the dust turns fine. Headlights cut the desert haze, I'm clearing out the days. Westbound, I'm done with the old spin. Westbound, let the new start in. The tablet fan spins like a tiny plane, casting blue light across the window pane. I spent 4 hours on the webinar loop, watching the pixelated faces in the group. The message bar updates with an urgent tag, while the speaker reads a memo from a data rag. My temples throb from the constant glass glare, stuck inside a room that goes absolutely nowhere. The air in the office feels heavy and stale, underneath the ceiling where the signals fail. The online status indicator blinks a bright red dot, reminding me of a schedule that I forgot. I can see my posture in the dark monitor, looking so disconnected from the floor. You left the channel with the brief text line, saying you were finished with the corporate design. But the application keeps buzzing in my hand, flooding my horizon with an artificial band. The pressure is rising in the copper wire, but my thumb presses down on the power bar, cutting off the connection to the grid so far. Kill the glass glare, let it drop. Kill the glass glare, let it drop. We are standing up where the boundaries stop. Mute the audio feed on the modern noise. We don't need to chase after artificial joys. Find a quiet room in the evening shade. Forget about the profile that we pixel-made. The sudden stillness has a physical weight. Stepping past the desk to the balcony gate, I can hear the rain on the ivy leaf, feeling a wonderful and sweet relief. The world is much larger when the grid is dead, but my thumb presses down on the power bar, cutting off the connection to the grid so far. Kill the glass glare, let it drop. Kill the glass glare, let it drop. We are standing up where the boundaries stop. Mute the audio feed on the modern noise. We don't need to chase after artificial joys. Find a quiet room in the evening shade. Forget about the profile that we pixel-made. No more looking for an online verification sign. No more spending nights on a frantic line. Let the service crash, let the database close. We are finding where the actual clover grows. Kill the glass glare, let it drop. Kill the glass glare, let it drop. We are standing up where the boundaries stop. Meet the audio feed on the modern noise. We don't need to chase after artificial joys. Find a quiet room in the evening shade. Forget about the profile that we pixel-made. The metal casing cools on the plastic stand as a peaceful silence fills the entire land. of the digital dome.
The tally mark is drawn on the shipping slate. Rows of figures looking way out of date. I've been counting wood bundles since midnight struck, watching the slow loader lift another truck. The office trailer smells like old coffee grounds. Makes me wish I was out of bounds. My eyes are dry from the white chalk sheet. Longest winter we have had to meet, but the whistle gives a blast that the work is done, and the river surface catches the early sun. Stop the tally mark, drop the yellow chalk. We are turning around to take a long walk. Step through the timber yard to the riverside. Feel the sudden movement of the morning tide. Find a clean break on the gravel street. We are moving forward on our own 2 feet. The crane motor drops a heavy cedar log, split in the silence of the river fog. I can see the water from the window pane, wishing I was drifting on a different train. You left a message on the clipboard tab, saying that you finally took the ocean cab. But my shift runs until the clock strikes 6, stuck inside a grid that I cannot fix. The quiet isolation is a heavy chain, but the whistle gives a blast and I feel the change. The river catches fire in the early sun, and I know this day has already begun. Stop the tally mark, drop the yellow chalk. We are turning around to take a long walk. Step through the timber yard to the riverside. Feel the sudden movement of the morning tide. Find a clean break on the gravel street. We are moving forward on our own 2. The tally mark is drawn on the shipping slate. Rows of figures looking way out of date. I've been counting wood bundles since midnight struck, watching the slow loader lift another truck. The office trailer smells like old coffee grounds. Makes me wish I was out of bounds. My eyes are dry from the white chalk sheet. Longest winter we have had to meet, but the whistle gives a blast that the work is done, and the river surface catches the early sun. Stop the tally mark, drop the yellow chalk. We are turning around to take a long walk. Step through the timber yard to the riverside. A battery warning flashes red on the corner of the screen. It is the 5th direct message from a person I haven't seen. The apartment is dark except for the blue glow, and the timeline keeps moving, but my mind is moving slow. The screen stays dark and the room goes quiet. I am stepping back from the whole loud riot. I can feel the tight space I need. The notifications pile up beneath the lock display, but I let the whole world drift away. My eyes adjust to the shadows on the wall, and the missing drama doesn't matter at all. I hear a siren 5 blocks down, the real midnight pulse of this crowded town. The screen stays dark and the room goes quiet. I am stepping back from the whole loud riot. I can feel the tight buzz start to fade, undoing the trap I accidentally made. Let the static fade, let the static fade, leaving unread messages there. Don't look for my name on the glowing feed. I need the space I need the space I need. No more scrolling numbers just to feel okay. No more wasting the best hours of the day. The signal drops to 0 and the line goes dead. I choose the thoughts inside my head. Let the static fade, let the static fade, leave the unread messages there. Don't look for my name on the glowing feed. I need the space I need the space I need. Morning light peeks through the plastic blind, leaving all that pressure far behind. Letting the static fade out of the display, turning the volume down on what they say.
A zinc plug drops across the oily floor, stopping right against the sliding garage door. I spent 4 hours on the cylinder head, wiping down the carbon with the flannel thread. The air in the shed is heavy with the scent of liquid lubricant and metal that got bent. I found an old link in a wooden crate, left behind before the season got so late. The plastic is scratched and the coating is dead, leaving just a dull tint of industrial red. The air compressor kicks on with the loud blast, mirroring the pattern of the winter past. I can hear the neighbors fixing up the porch, adding a routine with the welding torch. You left your wire cutters on a metal tray right before you took the bus and headed far away. We haven't shared a project or a path in years, too busy sorting through these unaligned gears. The metallic powder settles on my denim sleeve, but the side latch drops with a sudden sharp snap, breaking through the tension of the indoor trap. Pull the zinc plug, finish the valve check now. We don't need to make an industry bow. Step out in the driveway where the new light breaks. Forget about the ordinary system stakes. Find a fresh line under the open blue sky. We are letting all the old schematics die. Pull the zinc plug, finish the valve check now. The crisp wind hits like a splash of cold spring, washing out the hum that the machines bring. I notice how the gravel feels under my shoe, looking at a perspective that is fresh and new. The traffic opens up to a steady loose pace, but the side latch drops with a sudden sharp snap, breaking through the tension of the indoor trap. Pull the zinc plug, finish the valve check now. We don't need to make an industry bow. Step out in the driveway where the moonlight breaks. Forget about the ordinary system stakes. Find a fresh line under the open blue sky. We are letting all the old schematics die. Pull the zinc plug, finish the valve check now. every fractured steel frame. We don't have to carry an identical name. Let the wrenches rest on the iron pegboard. We are stepping far away from the glutted horde. Pull the zinc plug, finish the valve check now. We don't need to make an industry bow. Step out in the driveway where the moonlight breaks. Forget about the ordinary system mistakes. Find a fresh line under the open blue sky. We are letting all the old schematics die. Pull the zinc plug, finish the valve check now. The sun illuminates the old cedar tree line, leaving a beautiful and sharp orange design. Just an open path stretching straight ahead, with a brand new story to follow instead.